hard tonight. You know, they really shot the heck out of it in the first half, but I thought we did a really good job. We made an adjustment. The guys played really hard, and we were able to cut it back to 7. But I think the first 6 or 7 minutes in the first half really dictated the game for us. It really hurt us. I think we went 1 for 9. We got a bunch of stops early, and then we just couldn't put the ball in the basket in the second half. If we go from shooting 51% to shoot 37%, 27% from 3, which really put major pressure on us. We should have been able to cut the lead, if not tie the game. But missing a bunch of layups, wide open threes, I thought that really hurt us. And then again, we fought to come back again, cut it to 4 with plenty of time to go, and then a key turnover, a key missed shot, and then 2 big offensive rebounds that we let up. I thought UMES was a really good team. I thought their pieces really fit well together. The big kid Myers, we really didn't have an answer for him early or late. You know, we went zone early, and then they got comfortable shooting threes. We came out, and then he got comfortable. So then we try to mix it up a little bit. But I still think a lot of it comes back to us offensively. Yeah, you know, when you look at the box score, they scored 28 baskets. We scored 28 baskets. They hit 9 threes. We hit 9 threes. We had 0 free throw attempts in the first half and only finished with 7 free throws, and they had 19 free throws, and that's huge right there.
You mentioned coming back. I mean, you got to cut it to 2, about 2/3 way through the second half. What were they able to do to extend that lead?
Well, you know what? They were able to break us down off the dribble and got higher percentage shots and get to the foul line, which I thought they drove it on us. We rotated, got an interior dish off to Myers, and again, he really hurt us, finished around a basket. But again, we were trading baskets for a little bit, but then we had another little stretch where we just couldn't score, like 3 possessions in a row, and I thought that really hurt us.
You mentioned them against the zone in the first half. Was there something they were doing to be able to have that much success against the zone?
I mean, they made shots. You know, some of those were contested pretty hard. They made them. You know, their pieces really fit because they have 3 exceptional 3-point shooters around a monster inside. So you got to kind of have to choose your poison. And, you know, they shot 72% from 3. That's very abnormal. You know, they only make 5.5 threes a game. They hit, 8 in the first half. So we had to make an adjustment to that to get them not feeling as comfortable. And then they only made 1 of 4 in the second half, but then they hurt us on the inside.
What went into your decision to switch Tyshawn and Jordan in the second half, like early in the second half, to switch them?
Matchups, just trying to get productivity. You know what I mean? We were struggling scoring, and then, Ty had missed a layup and then got a little fatigued on the other end. Myers was wearing us down, so then we tried Darius in there too. Tried Darius, and then we tried Jordan. So it was just a matter of trying to get some scoring and get a physical presence, both. We're trying to rush guys in and out, offense, defense. He was a tough matchup for sure.
Robinson and Lewis, they both made all their shots, but they didn't get too many more after they made the first 2. Was there something that they were doing to shut them down after they?
Well, I thought they crowded a little bit. Once Darius went inside and Myers picked up his first foul, we went back in. They kind of crowded it, and Darius kicked out. Jordan Robinson, we tried going back in. One time we got a post-up foul. I don't know what that was. They did a good job of crowding on us, and then when we kicked it out, we didn't make the shots.
You've got some inexperience inside. Does that play a role in today's game?
Oh, it plays a huge role. That was a grown man. I mean, I don't know what his birth date is, but he looked a lot older than 20 years old. And we're playing all freshmen in our front court. Really, Damo's the only, guy with experience, and it showed. We were kids against him, and we were trying to, get him off balance, try to figure things out, try to run some different bodies on him. But I think they all look like grown men. I mean, I thought the kid Pitt was tremendous. He's a 6'4", big body point guard. I mean, you look at the bodies on those guys, you could tell that's an older, experienced team compared to the younger bodies that we have now. In 2 more years, when these guys develop, we're going to have bodies like that, but we don't right now. And I thought it's a huge factor, inexperience against experience. It always is. That's why these guys have been able to win on the road. Maryland Eastern Shores, they're having a very good year. They're doing some really good things. They have older, experienced guys.
What did you tell your team for whenever the other team was shooting the 3-point shot? Like, did you tell them to contest them? I'm sure, but I know several times they needed that 4-point conversion.
Yeah, well, we try to run them off the line. We tried to run the three-point shooters off the line, not let them feel comfortable. I thought in the first half we were a little too slow on our right-hand side of our zone. We were a little slow getting to the shooters. And then what do we foul? Three-point shooters? I mean, that doesn't happen very often. And that's why we had to, get out and get to man-to-man just to change them up and try to get them out, get them off our comfort zone.
You mentioned the 7 free throws. Do you feel like the more touches you get to your low post guys, the more free throws they come?
It's the more touches, it's the driving, and offensive rebounding. Those are the ways that you're going to get fouls. My teams in the past has always been a high-rate free throw team, always. We normally win games with this formula that they won it with tonight, that we make more free throws than our opponent's attempt. With this year's team, whether it's the youth in the interior, not having a breakdown guy to really drive it to get to the foul line, and we're not offensive rebounding to our potential right now either. But those are the 3 ways that you're going to get fouled, and we just didn't do a very good job of it today.
You guys forced 13 turnovers, but we're only able to score 14 points off of that. Is that just getting nervous out on the break or not finishing?
I wouldn't think nervous would be the word, no. I just think we didn't put the ball in the basket today. I mean, again, we had 9 turnovers. That's fine. We didn't take advantage of our stops. Again, 1 for 9 to start the second half. We're having all those stops. I think we missed 3 layups in that stretch. But I wouldn't think it's nervousness. I think it's just, we got to make plays.
How do you play this forward as you head into the A-10 on Saturday?
I'm sorry.
How do you play this forward and try to...
Oh, well, listen, we got to, we'll be right back at it tomorrow. We have another game here Tuesday night before we get to the Atlantic 10. It's a young team. It's a work in progress. I mean, we just got to keep plugging away. Like, it's not, what I talked more about was not losing our confidence like we did, I felt like we did 2 weeks ago. Like, we got beat tonight by a team I thought was better than us and certainly played better than we did tonight. So we got to learn from it. We got to watch it. We got to figure it out, and we got to move forward. I mean, we're certainly not, shutting it down. We're not focusing on anyone. We're focusing on our next opponent, and we're focusing on ourselves getting better.
What do you think is going on with Tyshawn? Early in the season, he looked like the best player on the court, and now he's kind of faded away.
What I think what's going on with Tyshawn is he's 18 years old, maybe 19. He's a kid. There's nothing going on with Tyshawn. I think he's, a freshman. He's a true freshman, and I think this is a long season. Freshmen hit the wall. It's the same with Jordan Robinson. It's the same with Eric James. They're freshmen. They're kids. I think they're good players and they're athletic, and we see them do things, and we expect them to, we hope they do that. But right now they're young, and this is all experience. You got to remember, guys, this is what, their 10th game in college basketball. UMES has played 15, but this is our 10th game of these guys, these young kids playing. Same with LG. I mean, LG was playing with great confidence and lost some of his confidence. He's a kid, and we just got to keep plugging away, and you just got to keep showing them positives and showing them negatives.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
Tuesday night against Texas Pan American here at 7 o'clock.
Thanks,